HIP Azotara Pančevo celebrates the 50th anniversary as the leading producer of mineral fertilizers in Serbia and one of the leading companies in the Balkans. The fact that in less than half a century of existence, HIP Azotara produced and delivered to the market, that is to agricultural producers, more than 20 million tons of mineral fertilizers, is a clear indicator of the company whose priority has always been the quality of products. HIP Azotara produces CAN, calcium ammonium nitrate, SAN, stabilized ammonium nitrate, urea, carbamide, UAN, liquid fertilizer, urea ammonium nitrate, NPK fertilizers, anhydrous ammonia, nitric acid and nitric solutions, as well as industrial compressed gas carbon dioxide. HIP Azotara has all the prerequisites for reaching the customers by means of railway, road and river transportation. All three forms of transportation are used and connect HIP Azotara to all the major European economic centers. The HIP Azotara Pančevo port is, due to its potentials, one of the key factors of progress of this factory. Although in the beginning, in 1957, when the construction works on the navigable channel and the docks were started, it was used for quick and economical delivery of equipment necessary for the construction of chemical industry Pančevo, and then for the delivery of raw materials and shipment of final products, nowadays it is the place where various forms of transportation are connected and intersected. The geographical position of the port and the connection with European regions are the reason why HIP Azotara has a number of advantages in the area of transport. Considering the fact that Europe decided to convert the Danube into a route for the transportation of heavy loads, it is clear that the Pan-European Corridor 7, as this waterway is called, is at the same time one of the most important European roads. Together with the Rhine and the Main, it represents the most important waterway on the continent. As river transportation is one of the most inexpensive forms of transport of goods, it is therefore expected to expand further, and this will certainly result in the expansion of HIP Azotara Pančevo port as well. The Danube, or the European Amazon, flows through Serbia in the total length of 588 kilometers and corresponds to a 10-lane highway. It is deep and wide enough, and in HIP Azotara Pančevo port it is possible to operate 345 days on average. Unloading, reloading and loading of goods reach annual quantities of 76,000 tons. However, this is certainly not a final and predetermined limit. The Danube, and thus the HIP Azotara Pančevo port, is the only connection between Serbia as a continental state with the Black Sea, and the Rhine-Main-Danube Canal represents the connection with the North and the Baltic Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. The dock aquatorium of the factory port, which is located at the 1152nd kilometer of the left bank of the Danube, covers an area of nearly 30 hectares. The dock is connected to the Danube by a 1,800 meters long navigable channel. The port's dock is basin type and enables the access of river sea ships of over 3,000 tons capacity. The length of the dock is 450 meters, whereas the width is 200 meters. The entrance to the aquatorium is 120 meters wide. Along the navigable part of the dock there are two quays closely linked. The oblique quay 200 meters long with one loading-unloading terminal, and the vertical quay 250 meters long with three loading-unloading terminals. Both quays are characterized by the hardest banks, and therefore the oblique quay, with a capacity of 1,800 tons, is especially equipped for the reloading of heavy cargo. For the needs of demanding customers, the unloading of huge cargoes, in terms of size as well as weight, up to 600 tons, from barges, is performed at the oblique quay. The heaviest cargo in the Balkans was unloaded at this quay, and, as it was estimated by the experts, the quay withstood. The vertical quay has the capacity of up to 450 tons. Virtually all types of cargo are received here: bulk cargo and general cargo, but also cargo in bags, that is, on pallets. The complex of the factory dock itself is located in the immediate vicinity of Belgrade and connects the Danube with the railway, so that the railway transport is enabled too. HIP Azotara has a 15 kilometers long industrial track within the factory grounds. It can be used for the transport of 1 million tons per annum of goods in bags, in bulk or liquids. There is also a marshalling yard used for cargo exchange between the public enterprise Serbian Railways and HIP Azotara Pančevo. Road transport is also present in the HIP Azotara Pančevo port. More than 30,000 trucks a year pass through the factory grounds. Highway E70 connects HIP Azotara to the Pan-European Corridor 10. Every day there is a number of trucks in the factory port, and often there are also powerful cranes designed for the reloading of special cargo, some of which are spaceship-alike. The port possesses 3 cranes of up to 5 tons capacity, whereas the capacity for loading and unloading the goods in bulk, jumbo bags and pallets ranges from 600 to 800 tons a day. The port possesses a platform for loading the vessels from tip trucks and a loading hopper for trucks with a capacity of 400 tons a day. A 120 tons per hour capacity belt conveyor connects the dock with the NPK complex and blended fertilizers production plant. At the eastern part of the dock there are 2 terminals for liquid cargo, one older for loading of ammonia and another, newer, for loading of UAN on ships, which has been in use since 2007, when HIP Azotara started producing this popular liquid nitrogen fertilizer. Having developed the operation and having observed the connection between the efficiency of port infrastructure and costs of performing port activities, as well as the need of their balancing, HIP Azotara decided to expand and modernize the installed port capacities. The aim is to reach 40,000 tons per month in delivery of raw materials by the river, and at the same time increase the shipment of final products to 25,000 tons per month. HIP Azotara's plan is to increase the capacities of the port in providing services to third parties up to 15,000 tons of goods per month in bulk and liquid form, as well as in the transport of other types of cargo. HIP Azotara has become a significant participant in the international transport and the international trade due to its port activities. Recognizing the significance in being equipped and developed in terms of all the port, terminal and storage facilities on which the efficiency of river, railway and road transport depends, HIP Azotara is turning towards the improvement of the activities in the port without neglecting the base production, because these activities offer the opportunity for the improvement of the total operation. The management of HIP Azotara is dedicated to continuous technical and technological modernization of the port in order to increase the speed of loading and unloading ships, as well as to reduce the retention time of ships in the port. Due to widening of the range of activities, the reloading of Eurodiesel and LPG in the port may as well be expected to be performed in the near future. The aim of the port employees is to raise the economic, environmental and technological standards of services in this area by increasing the storage capacities and improving the equipment. The goods delivered to and shipped from the factory quay of HIP Azotara Pančevo port can certainly find a place in various markets worldwide. This is the conclusion of the people working in this company. And having in mind what they do, how they do it and how much they work, the people working in the factory ports point out the following: there is nothing too hard for us. That is why we can conclude that the HIP Azotara Pančevo port is not only the present, but also the future, not only of this well-known Pančevo's chemical giant, but also of the total regional transport of goods, whether in terms of railway, road or river transportation. There is nothing too hard for us. That is what the people from the HIP Azotara Pančevo port always say.